on TV. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. With that said, let's get straight to it. Manny Pacquiao has been reported that he wants to fight Errol Spence next on his comeback in 2021. And Terence Crawford has to be on the standby looking at this fight being made. And it's crazy that he has to watch this because he was saying after his fight that he wanted to fight Pacquiao, that he was close to making the deal, but now he's looking back and like, damn, I can't even revisit this deal being made because now Manny Pacquiao has stated that he wants to fight Errol Spence after his big fight against Danny Garcia. And Terence Crawford has to sit back and just look at it and like, damn, I can't even fight Manny Pacquiao, beat Manny Pacquiao, and gain leverage on Errol Spence, or to like try to even the playing field for when they fight for undisputed championship. He can't even do that. You know, it's funny. It's not really funny, but it's messed up that he can't do that. You know, he was planning on it. He was talking about it. You know, saying that it was close to a deal. He like, you know, I want Manny Pacquiao. That's who he want next. He was close to a deal with Top Rank, and basically Manny Pacquiao just basically played him for real. Matter of fact, Manny Pacquiao didn't really play him. Top Rank played Terence Crawford, because I'm pretty sure part of this decision of Manny Pacquiao to fight Errol Spence was because of the part of how Top Rank gave how Top Rank talked about Terence Crawford. You know, Top Rank did a disservice to Terence Crawford by devaluing him like that. You know, saying that they losing money on him every fight. So why would, you know, a guy like Manny Pacquiao want to fight Terence Crawford if the company that promotes him is losing money on him? You know, and then you have a guy like Errol Spence that's selling more pay-per-views than Terence Crawford, that's making more money, and he's a better household name in Errol Spence. So, you know, that had to become part of the decision making for Manny Pacquiao to decide he wants to fight Spence instead of Terence Crawford. You know, Top Rank did this service to Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford has to blame Top Rank for the reason why he's not getting the big fights, or he's not getting Manny Pacquiao, rather. You know, because of what Top Rank has said recently. You know, Top Rank says they want to, you know, wash their hands with Terence Crawford. Well, at least that's what Bob Arum says. You know, kind of want to be done promoting Terence Crawford, and wouldn't mind if he left the stable and went over to PBZ across the street. You know, and so Manny Pacquiao made the decision to want to fight Errol Spence, and I believe it's not only because the money and the possible pay-per-view buys that will come with this fight, but also because, you know, Errol Spence is, you know, a come forward fighter. He come forward, he throws a lot of punches, and that's what type of, you know, fight that Manny Pacquiao likes. You know, from the outside looking in, he felt like he could exploit Errol Spence and you know, catch Errol Spence a lot in those exchanges, because he's a in and out fighter. He's fast. He uses angles. But you know, Errol Spence also has pretty good defense when he's sharp. You know, against Danny Garcia, I feel like he has some good defense, and he didn't move away from all the punches, but he uses his arms and stuff, and his arms and stuff to block the punches or to limit the effect of the punches. You know, so it's real good defense on Errol Spence. It looked like he may not have on defense, but you're not really hitting him. So, and he's hitting you. So Manny Pacquiao probably will have to experience that once he gets in the ring. But Manny Pacquiao wants Errol Spence. You know, that's the main reason of this video. Manny Pacquiao wants Errol Spence, And Terence Crawford is like, what? You know, you fight Errol Spence. I thought you said you wanted to fight me. You agreed to fight me before I fought Kell Brook. We just couldn't do it because the fans, not the fans, but in your country, we couldn't guarantee the fans to be there. But now I'm done fighting Kell Brook, having a great win against Kell Brook, a great knockout, and now you saying you want to fight Errol Spence after his fight. Like, damn, what was that for me? But Terence Crawford has to blame Top Rank. Top Rank did a disservice to him, and now Terence Crawford would have to basically take anything from Errol Spence. If Errol Spence was to beat Manny Pacquiao, Terence Crawford would have to take basically anything from a deal that would be made between him and Errol Spence because Errol Spence has all the leverage. He'll beat Pacquiao, a legend. His pay-per-view buys would be even higher against Manny Pacquiao than it has been ever before. And then on top of that, he'll be having 3 belts out of Terence Crawford's 1, and he'll be a more better household name by fighting Manny Pacquiao. You know, so everything will be on the up for Errol Spence, while Terence Crawford basically plateau at a standstill. You know, just waiting to get the crumbs or waiting to get anything for real. Just waiting on anybody. Like, Terence Crawford really has no choice but to take anything. You know, if Errol Spence wants to give him 40%, he can give him 40%. If he wants to give him 30, you know, but whatever they decide to get, because I don't really care about the money, but nobody can really argue that, you know, that Errol Spence should have the lion's share of the pie. You know, if they come into negotiations with Terence Crawford can't really argue about him being, you know, the split being in Errol Spence's favor. You can't argue that. Especially if he gets not Errol Spence, but especially if he gets Manny Pacquiao. Like I said before, he gets Manny Pacquiao, it's checkmate. It's game over. You know, Terence Crawford can't do nothing. You know, Errol Spence actually followed his plan that he wanted to do. He said he wanted to go the easy route. He wanted to fight Sean Porter, take his belt, fight, you know, Keith Thurman or wherever, Danny Garcia, and get those titles. Get all those titles on his side of the street, fight Manny Pacquiao, and then come for you. So Errol Spence has been following his plan. He's staying disciplined to it, and so far it's working out for him. It's not working so good for Terence Crawford, and now he just have to watch everything get played in front of him, you know. And he's not part of the game. He's not part of the game. He just on the outside looking in, and I think he's just gonna have to take whatever he can against Errol Spence whenever they fight. If Errol Spence comes out on top against Manny Pacquiao, and he had to prove himself, had to take whatever, fight Errol Spence. If you can beat him, and if you beat him, everything is yours. But it's just funny how Manny Pacquiao has switched it up on Terence Crawford. But, you know, it's not just because, you know, Terence Crawford, he didn't want to fight Terence Crawford. It's because Terence Crawford business is fucked up. You know, his own promotion company don't fuck with him. So that's the problem. And if I was a businessman too, I wouldn't want to mess with Top Rank either. Especially, you know, if you're talking about Terence Crawford ain't making no money, why would I want to mess with him? And I got another guy in Errol Spence that's making money. He's getting better. He got support. And his pay-per-view buys is triple, or at least like triple the amount of what Terence Crawford ever made. So, you know, I have a better chance of making some more money against Errol Spence. Why wouldn't I? If I was Manny Pacquiao, why wouldn't I? So Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Manny Pacquiao reported that he wants to fight Errol Spence next on his comeback. Let me know what y'all think about that matchup and about Terence Crawford not being able to land that fight like he wanted to. Y'all let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Boxing Mind TV, and I'm out.